Robert Frost felt that a concrete metaphor was the best way to add meaning to a poem. He was a successful American poet who was born in San Francisco, California in 1874 and died in Boston, Massachusetts in 1963. He eventually decided to sell his farm in 1912 in order to work on his poetry, moving to England until 1915. Poems, Mending Wall, can be seen as a representation of unneeded borders between countries, such as when the U.S. did not immediately get involved in World War I. When President Wilson gave out an act of neutrality on August 4, 1914. It outlined U.S. intentions to stay out of the war. This was an attempt to avoid conflict, even when the U.S. had dealt with innocent trading ships being destroyed. This can be related to the narrator's lines about his neighbor, even when he says, "He is all pine and I am apple orchard. My apple's trees will never get across and eat the cones under his pines," I tell him. He only says good fences make good neighbors. Instead of breaking the barrier to help their allies, the Americans stood by until his note was intercepted in February of 1917, promising the Mexicans Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona if they helped Germany in their attack of the Americans. The Germans also continued unrestricted submarine warfare. Unlike the neighbor, they actually went across the barrier to help their allies. Fire and Ice was another poem by Frost that symbolized how the aftermath of World War I led to World War II. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what a taste of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if I had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. The irony is that either fire or ice, hatred or desire, would both cause the same amount of destruction. Germany surrendered before anyone had even stepped on their soil. Their pride was damaged and communism was viewed as an actual option, causing social distress because of World War I. Frost's poems can easily be related to the conflict in the aftermath of World War I.